Wow, Netherlands does have a lot of money. Right, I was going to double check to see how many losses Arabia have had through attrition. They are second, 1.3 million. Ming's got 2.1 million. And then a third, no, half later is Italy. Hello, Netherlands.
Hello. I have a mechanical question.
Sure.
I have lost a colonist. He's just disappeared. And do you know if there's like a menu I can go to see? Because like I'm looking on my side tab, and it says 2 out of 3 colonies. I'm looking at my colonists, 0 out of 3. So he's just gone.
Lost like 5 people.
Yeah, we should probably
rehost. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think rehost. Let me just answer this question, then rehost. So give me like a minute.
Are we going to rehost?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. With the colonists, I'm looking at you right now, and I see 3 colonists.
Yeah, does it say there's one available?
No.
Yeah, so I've got 2 colonies running.
You have 1 colonist who's on the way, and then 2 colonies.
What the fuck is it? What?
You've got 1 on his way to Atawispwat.
Yeah. Then
one
where's
in
the
Muskegon,
other?
and 1 in Supapuri.
Where is this? What?
I wonder if this is because of the sync issue, so let's rehost and then see if that fixes it.
Yep. Alrighty. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So we're just going to rehost here real quick. Hello.
Okay, so start it.
Yeah, go ahead. Fortunately, the save games take a long time to load up. Just saving just in case. Wow, this is taking a while. There we go. Alright, let's do that again, shall we? Loading, loading, loading. So, how's everyone doing this evening? Hope you're all having a very good one. Hope you're enjoying this game so far, and the rather large war that took place. Still can't believe we saw 5 digits lost per tick in terms of casualties. That was crazy. Yeah, thanks, Marshall. I was about to say that myself. Calm down. And we saw the emergence of the CTP-IEI. Commonwealth getting 3-to-1 kill-death ratio during a war where they were outnumbered 8-to-1. Huzzah! Jackson! Thank you very much for the resub. 9 months now. Nice one. Thank you. Love the stream as always. I appreciate that. Thank you. Many more to come. Although I still need to write my schedule for next week. That's going to be an interesting one. And definitely keep Thursday free. Thursday is going to be some big stuff happening.
And
Really
the server is back up.
Okay, cool. So I think I need to take a day off next week because I want to get some recording done, because a certain embargo is lifted on that Thursday. And when I'm just streaming, I never have enough time. And then there'll probably be a stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, literally all day. Like, we have 12 hours of content planned for Thursday. And then after that, I can play what I like, because the embargo's up. Yay. Alright, so, multiplayer. Select you. Try game. Will I stop teasing Thursday? No. I'm enjoying myself too much with these teasers to stop. Whoops, bad. No. Really? Let me just cancel that a second and try again.
It's only
Whoa, noise. Ow. Saying the password's not working.
Yeah, a lot of us are getting that.
For a couple of people, it's working. For some people, it's not. This is just my evil plot. Everybody plays as AI now, and I will win the war.
And the commentator doesn't get.
Now Commander Faceless got in. I'll give him Ming and
Caps
Bao's
lock.
in now. So
caps lock.
It's caps locked.
Yep.
all capital. Apparently, I hit caps lock.
Oh dear.
So
Yeah.
Commander is
Unexpected.
illiterate.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry about that explosion of noise there. Crikey, that hurt. Good. We're in. Let me just bring up all my windows again. Do I have them all? I do. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I was not expecting it to be quite that explosion of noise. And it was indeed caps lock. Pocknock, how did you know? Is there going to be a multiplayer on Easter? Good question. I will need to confirm with the players. At the moment, I'll say yes. But that will require confirmation. I don't know for sure. It's always caps lock. Well, it definitely was this time. It was complete opposite of the password as it usually is. We've also got a bunch of new game releases next week too. So on the 16th we have Anno 1800, on the 17th we have the Total War Warhammer Prophet and the Warlock, on the 18th we have the embargo for a certain game. 3 games in 3 days, that's kind of crazy. Fun times, fun times. That is literally Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so I'm going to have to take Monday off, because I'm going to have no time after that. Cool. Yeah, it's that. it's just funny saying redacted, but it's totally Imperator Rome. But I'm just not saying what we're doing in Imperator. Should be good, though. Let's build that hype. Hey, Dogfighter. So how are you feeling about there being a Moogles next to you now? Sorry, not a Moogles. You are the Moogles. I mean a Russia. Can I join in as Ming and make it explode? No! Half the fun here is watching Ming just repulsing all of your efforts. It's great.
Hi ho.
Hello.
Sorry, it's been a while.
That's alright. This is Daviet.
Yes.
Just so
Hello,
people
chat.
know the voice.
Fair enough. Yeah, had to miss 2 games. The first one was because I was actually in Germany for the military. That was fun.
Oh, so you can now officially say where you were.
Oh, well, yeah, that's because I'm back now, so it doesn't really matter who knows where we were because we're no longer there.
So the army was in Germany doing things. Okay.
Yes, at least my unit was. That was fun. Yeah, I was rather surprised to hear that Ming declared war on me again.
Yeah, I don't know what Ming's obsession with you is. Although you don't seem to have suffered very much.
Well, Lang Zhang came back, and thank God that they didn't get their copper or silk province back. That makes me very happy.
Mm-hmm.
Then trying to re-eat Ayutthaya, so got their ivory and their gem province.
Mm-hmm.
Then, yeah, I was gonna take Cascadia, but yeah, Portugal.
And what about your colonies? Like, I saw there was an abortive attempt to put a colony in Oregon, and then nothing really since that.
Where?
Oregon. North of California.
Oh yeah, that one. I was because I missed last session. It just, yeah, I wasn't happy that that's all gone.
Well, you could still get Alaska. Give you another springboard, although Alaska's not hugely valuable.
Hey,
No.
I want to kill Portugal.
I mean, if you would sell me Cascadia, I'd be happy, but I don't have the money.
Where the hell is Cascadia?
Canada, Alaska.
Oh, no.
Well, it's not yours, it's Portuguese, so part of the peace deal
Yeah,
could be that he gets that.
Well, yeah. Or I could just, start eating up the Native American nations and make my inroads that way.
That one province. Just,
Yeah, the one province in the middle of Oregon, and feels like, well, you want it, but can't have it because Daviette's got it.
quick question, Mordred. Are we having a game next week because Easter and a lot of people have plans?
Yes, I was just being asked that in chat. I don't know, that is something we'll need to put to everyone in the community tab after this.
I see.
So
That's
at the
fair
moment, yes, but I'm quite happy to say, or to not do it. Because I'll
Did the
have an
extended
embargo for
timelines
certain
mod
games on Sunday, so I wouldn't mind doing some more of that myself. Not an embargo.
Extended
it's pretty-
timelines mod on. Just get the World War II up. Have a community clash in World War II. That's the session.
World War II in Victoria. Maybe.
No, in EU4.
At least you didn't say the
Extended
other game,
timeline
it's
mod.
fine.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
extended timelines mod for E4.
That's actually a fun mod.
I've never
It
actually
is.
played it.
You can go back as far as Year
Yeah.
0.
Interesting.
We've been essentially Rome is Ming then, so it's
Yeah,
like
it's...
Oh, I thought you meant literally the year 0, not just 0 AD. In
Oh, yeah, no.
which case I was thinking, that's going to be a very unpopulated world, isn't it? How on earth did they manage Panacea? Or Pangea, or whatever it's called.
I don't know.
That'd be interesting, actually, yeah.
Watching the continents like split up and move.
No, that's the intro
Yeah.
scene into the actual game, you know?
It's the trailer. It's the opening
Yeah.
trailer. Communist Ferret, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
I will leave
Oh, very
your
nice.
scheming.
So yeah, I may start taking over Chinook here, or may just focus on Siberia, which I've started.
Oh, you're in Siberia? I had missed that. Interesting. Yeah, Siberia
Well,
is
it's
like
not just-
wide open.
Yeah, and since Russia can't get there because because the Moguls cut them off,
hmm
it's like that's actually an option because now Russia can't declare war on me.
And I'm actually a little bit surprised that, like, Malaya and nobody has gone up there, but I guess they just... Malaya's got colonists elsewhere.
Yeah, they're doing their own thing, and yeah, we're all. Yeah, obviously, Ming has to go
Really? Go where?
away.
It needs to be a non-Ming, and a former Ming.
Yes, Ming needs to become its itty bitty provinces, so everyone else can just go. Because they attacked me twice. I may have a grudge now.
Just ever so slightly. I mean, Ming was attacked by a coalition of Mughals, Yarkand, and Japan, and they lost.
Really,
Yes.
that's
Like,
actually
a lot of people have been saying, why isn't Ming exploded yet? I was like, the players tried. They failed.
Ming's at 18 freaking mandate.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
going to explode.
They are losing because Yarkand is a non-tributary neighbor, and they're big.
Yes, and we are also pirating the ever-living shit out of Beijing.
Yes, I saw that too.
That's just ridiculous.
And then if you were at war with them and you blockaded their coastline, that would drive up the devastation, which is another factor for Mandate. Like, there are loads of
Oh,
ways
yeah.
of reducing it.
Oh yeah, and we can just scorched earth them too. That'd be another way to do it too.
Oh, of course, the Mughals have a border with Ming now. I had not even noticed
Mhm.
that.
I missed that too.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yes, this Ming is going to be very interesting.
Yes, especially when it comes to dividing up the spoils, like who gets what.
They are our overlord in name only. Oh, I love that event. Goodbye, Ming. So yeah, just figured, chat up, see kind of what's happened, and I was surprised that I had to spit out lots of Lang Zhang, but I got a feeling that came from the second Ming attack on me, because they have yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, I wonder why they kept doing it. Is Lanzhang a tributary now? Maybe they're just trying to create more tributaries.
That may have been it. You know, Lana's back. They are also Lana is a tributary of Ava.
Because I don't. Yeah, it's tributary mandate is purely number of tributaries. It doesn't care about the size of the tributaries.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things that can happen, and yeah, it's been interesting. Maybe I can get my inroads or Siberia. Maybe 2 fronts. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I mean, you've definitely got space up there. Like, Siberia is definitely an untapped resource right now.
Oh, it is. It's just I only get 1 colonist because I took exploration rather than expansion.
Right. Yeah, you didn't get a lot of use out of that in the end, did you?
Well, it didn't help I was gone, and my AI decided to use it to focus on...
Development.
It was...
Yeah, your
Yeah.
AI has been a little bit disappointing, I must admit. Like, there was so much more they could have done. Like, Malaya's just been booming because of it.
Oh, I know. Oh, I hate my AI. It's like...
Oh, there's a bunch of the Philippines which is still undeveloped.
Holy crap, there is. But I'm pretty sure Portugal has their eyes on it, so I'll never get there in time.
You can try. I mean, there's still
I can
also
certainly...
New Guinea, and there's actually loads of space in Indonesia still, just generally.
I thought for sure that would all be packed by now. Holy crap.
Nope. Malaya's been going further abroad. They've actually not done a huge amount closer to home. That's still open. It's probably more valuable than Siberia too, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, it probably is. It's that Siberia has chances for gold. A lot of it, actually.
I was just looking at that. Massive chance for
2.5.
decent for iron, 5% for gold.
It's actually a lot for gold up here. What the heck? Like, every province up here has a chance for gold, gems, iron, copper. This is actually...
It's pretty good. You just need to develop it up, and it's all Arctic, which will make it more difficult.
Oh no, it can't be much better than jungle.
Dev cost plus 50% for Arctic. For jungle or tropical is a 15%. It's a lot worse than tropical. Tropical
Yeah,
is 15%. Arctic is 50.
Yikes. That may be a settler thing. Why do I have this going on?
Ooh, Prussia's trying to expand into Germany at last. Big war.
Stupid peasants.
How dare the peasants?
Yeah, basket. Yeah. Alright, I think I've taken up enough of your screen time. I'll go back to my own chat.
Cool.
Thank you for the minor updates and...
That's alright. Thanks for
stuff.
telling us how the country's doing, because I was curious, like, what state it was left in after the AI took over for a bit.
It's not bad. I just wish they had done more expansion, like, with colonialization, but... Oh well.
Yeah. Oh well.
Talk to you in about...
See you later.
Oh shit, we have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, there's not a lot left to go.
Yeah. Alright.
So Prussia just completely stomped Bavaria there. I was expecting it to be a little bit of a closer fight. I mean, because Prussia is now fighting anyone that's not Commonwealth, you can really see the quality of the Prussian armies. Crikey. Also kind of goes to show just how strong the Commonwealth armies are, like, in comparison to that right now. Because it was Prussia that was really suffering early on against the Commonwealth. I think he kind of overestimated his own powers and underestimated those of the Commonwealth's. But, yeah. Prussia is still Prussia, and we shouldn't forget the fact that Prussia is indeed Prussia. Sorry, Tarek, I have not been ignoring you. I just had other people in chat, so it's been difficult to speak. You are welcome to join. The problem is there is basically one country left which I would say is feasible, and that would be Ethiopia, just because that player has been away so much. Pretty much the rest of the world is taken, would not be particularly viable or as a vassal. Like, it would basically be, I'd say, Bengal or Ethiopia. And Bengal itself would be difficult because you're trapped between Vijay and Ava, while Ethiopia is still fairly open. You would need to come up with diplomatic agreements with Arabia and Congo, but that should be doable. Oh, and Mali. Ottomans, I would say, are basically dead. You're certainly welcome to try, but most of the Ottomans have now been gobbled up by Arabia. And yes, anyone is able to join, it's just that you would be joining very late into the game, so it would just be more difficult. But I would advise if you do decide to join us, start next week. Ava is a player, yes. Ava's Mistress Trav. In fact, if we go to the player map mode, if I actually remember for a change where it is, you can see like all the colours of the players. There's a lot of players. Yep, Polish Constantinople. And that is true. Helson is running a multiplayer game on Saturdays. You can also ask about that in the community tab. Like, we arrange everything in there. That is the place to talk about multiplayer. And if you want to join, as who and all that information. Like, the players can usually give you a pretty good breakdown of who's viable, who's available, who you might want to play as. Oh, and Saklava is the other one. Saklava is definitely doable. So Saklava and Ethiopia, I'd say, are two choices. The only thing is, I don't know for sure if we're playing next week because it's Easter, but this is an ongoing game, so it's not ending. So yeah, if you want to go into the Discord tab and stake your claim to Ethiopia, it's yours. But I would insist you join the Discord, because that's where we arrange everything. And it's also where the voice communications are, which is how I get to talk to all the players, and they're talking to each other. Like, we have multiple different groups set up for the different alliances. Might actually need to set up a couple more. Although Keldalon's not being used, and neither is General right now. But yeah, it's a pretty cool setup. I'm quite pleased with what we've achieved here. And I love having this many players. It definitely makes these multiplayer games like super interesting to watch. It's just rather quiet about what's going on right now. After that huge war, I'm not particularly surprised. Scroll in, scroll in. Wow, that was difficult for some reason. So, who are you fighting against? You are fighting against the Carib. Andalusia, trying to expand into Brazil. I think that's where the Carib are. There they are. Cuba. Useless. I'm not sure that Ben would agree with that. And then we've got Powhatan, who have actually grown surprisingly large. Crikey. How on earth have they achieved that? Level 19 combat. Independent. Allied to the Iroquois and Micmac. And these guys have all teched up quite a lot. Because of their adjacency to European powers, I guess. Micmac's actually no longer tribal. Neither is Iroquois. Neither is Powhatan. Interesting. We've actually got native tribes which are reforming. And have reformed. Oh, I like it. And Patawomi. Same. A little bit further behind, but they're a lot bigger. Maybe I'm going to say that some of these are actually playable. If you want to join as a Native American, Potomi would definitely be doable. And you'd be up against the colonial nations of this region, but all of these guys are teching up. That's really interesting. Like, this has actually been a relatively quiet colonial game. I was expecting some of the colonial players to be a lot more aggressive colonially, and they just haven't been. Oh! Val! They took Denmark. They took Denmark. They took Greenland. Finally, the promise has been upheld. Well done. Because they were promising that they were going to take Greenland, like, since the start of the game, and they just hadn't done it. I don't know if that's something they did this session or if it was the previous one. Oh, I'm so happy about that. So happy about that. Now I just need to see a Danish Vinland. Because I know Denmark has exploration or is it expansion? Expansion ideas. Indian nation reform is too less tech than the European that first becomes adjacent to them. Aha. Well, all of these guys have changed. I don't know if these guys have yet. No, these ones haven't. But you would definitely have space to expand back here. So Powhatan, or Patomi, economic, offensive, defensive, and trade. It's actually a pretty good combination. Iroquois have got diplo, defensive, religious, admin, and quantity. That's alright. Potomi are probably in the most dangerous position just because they're on the coast and the Europeans are likely to go after them. Religious, defensive, offensive, diplo, and espionage. Okay, that's a terrible combination. Cree, religious, espionage, offensive, diplo, and admin. Defensive, Diplo, Religious, Admin, Quantity. I'd say Potomi are probably the best position here. And also, you just have a lot of different provinces. Although, they've actually taken very few ideas. I just noticed 2 of those just have nothing in them. At all. But you're in the interior. You'd be threatened by roads are here, the Dutch colony. But otherwise, just open land. Prussian Texas. What? Ancient Artifact, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And it is now 6 o'clock, so that's going to be it. So I'm going to move over to Halson's channel and then start moving everyone in. To call it. Hello. We good to end here?
Yeah, just waiting on you.
Alright then. Hello.
We're going over.
This is the time
Ready?
when I say lots of hellos.
Hi
Hello.
there, guys.
Hello.
I just saw everyone getting slowly
Hello.
taken out of the
Hello.
thing like it was a horror movie. Pick
Dun-
up one by one.
Oh, God.
Can you just
The best part was
unpause for a
that,
sec?
like, pretty much everyone was in the middle of talking when you moved them out.
Sorry,
That
what's
was-
this?
Did you notice Ming?
Don't look at my name.
Notice by almost 60,000 troops, like a province away from Beijing.
Yeah.
And they're
What
amazing.
was that giant sack doing on my border, sir? I ain't going that direction. Leave me alone.
Anyway, that's it for today. So, how's it all going?
That was a very
I thought
quiet
this was a
session.
completely
Yeah.
uneventful session.
Oh, it's going
Nothing
Just-
happened.
Nothing happened. You know,
No.
we barely expanded. We actually had land taken from us. You know.
Marla did a
Band-Aid
boo-boo.
is down.
Hey, Helga.
I have remained in the exact same state I was at the start of the session.
Yeah.
Marley did
Well,
do a bit of
I'm no
boo-boo.
longer like over 1k
I
in
lost
debt, so
Madagascar.
that's fine.
Good. I'm glad you're not undead anymore.
Took some more Korea, so I'm
So,
happy.
and Scrove realized what he was getting into. A little too late.
1K.
And I did expand 30 dev, so.
That's
That's
fine.
pretty good.
Shout outs to Wallachia, which is still around.
Thanks for the dev. I
Wallachia?
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yep, it's been around.
Wallachia has like no allies, nothing. It's just around.
You better leave it,
Where?
Helson.
Are you
You
serious?
better freaking
Yeah.
leave it.
Wallachia,
they're in Sverren.
Severin, yeah. They have
Yeah,
zero
they're
allies,
on their
no
own.
diplomatic relations. They're just alive.
Randomly Protestant.
No,
Yeah,
they're not
randomly
Protestant.
No,
Plenty
their
no
Their
provinces.
country is Protestant.
Their
Or the province is Protestant.
But
Yes, the
yeah,
province
country's
is
Orthodox.
Protestant.
I know, that's what I was saying.
Oh, I just want to point out, Tierhut still lives.
I know, I saw
Yes.
that. I was very happy and gratified to see this.
Let's
Anyway.
declare war.
I think we're going to call this stream here, so thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this so far. And thank you everyone for playing. Like, this has been an amazing game so far. I'm so happy that we have so many players, because it's making the world just come alive, which is really cool.
Yeah.
This world is ridiculous.
Yeah, this world is kind
For,
of ridiculous.
for my very first multiplayer session, that was a thing.
Welcome to the world of multiplayer.
Hey, I told everyone I was willing to go into trial by fires.
Yeah, you
My
definitely
first
stepped
ever-
into a difficult breach.
Welcome to the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Their game. I've thankfully got a couple of streams now.
Anyway, I'm going to shut the stream down at this point, so thank you everyone for watching. I will catch you guys next time. I have not yet created my schedule. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I need some time off so I can get some actual recording done. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will all be streams, with a very, very big 12-hour stream planned on Thursday for the certain release of a certain game, which is certainly arriving on Thursday. So I very much hope to see you guys for those. Multiplayer, I cannot say yet if we're going to be doing multiplayer next Sunday. I know some of you guys were asking because it's Easter. We will discuss that in the community tab, and then basically stay tuned to the schedules, which I'll be publishing later this evening or maybe tomorrow, as to what is happening about that. But in the meantime, thank you everyone for watching, thank you everyone for playing, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.